Welcome to our Fiery Embers show on the Everyday Athlete Podcast Network. This live show is not one that is going to bring you the latest tips on how to increase your VO2 max or improve your watts per kilogram on the bike, but it will make you laugh, which could have some cardio benefits. So stick around and get to learn about our guests outside of the world of running, swimming, and cycling. Today, I'm being joined by Janine Avellino and Andrea Muzzin of the Ice Cream and Donuts Run Club, which is based in Vancouver, Canada. Janine has been on our Food Fight Friday at the aid station presented by Seven Summit Snacks show and has helped us with the club spotlight for Ice Cream and Donuts Run Club. So she's no stranger to our shenanigans. But before I bring Janine and Andrea on, please check out the Everyday Athlete Podcast Network on your favorite podcast platform. We have a variety of shows, which means we have something for everyone, from music and food to human interest stories of everyday athletes overcoming obstacles to reach their finish line. Be sure to subscribe, rate, review, and if you use Spotify, comment so that we can continue to bring great guests like Janine and Andrea onto our show, where we are going to be discussing Oreos. That's right, Oreos, one of our favorite snacks that we talk about with the Run Tribe bike community. I am beyond excited to get this show started because they did something that I find absolutely phenomenal and hilarious and something that more people need to be doing. So let's bring them onto the show. Hey, Janine. Hey, Andrea. How are you guys?
Good. How are you?
I'm
Good, thanks.
fantastic. Andrea, I'm going to jump right into it with you since Janine passed the football off to you and said you were the mastermind behind the idea of doing this Oreo taste testing. So how did this idea come about? And if you don't mind explaining to the audience what exactly you thought you were going to be doing.
So I can't take full credit. I did have a partner in crime with this. But basically we just, our whole run club is based around eating and food and celebrating, running while we snack on good food. So we kind of thought, years ago, why not bring Oreos into it? Why not make that part of it? And the whole club is centered around the community of Oreos. Kind of started back in around 2017. Sorry, I'm just reading my notes as well. There was an article made by a fast trail runner, and he always ate Oreos. And we learned that Oreos are well liked and they're vegan. So they're kind of like a well-rounded snack for all types of people, whether you're an athlete, whether you're sitting on the couch, there's something for everyone. So we decided, why not have an Oreo party to celebrate our run club, where, the ticket in the door was a box of Oreos.
Oh, no way. So in order to get in, you had to even bring Oreos too?
Yep.
Yeah.
Right, what was the box that was brought the most? Was it just the original, or were there other varieties that surpassed the original in terms of the most that were brought by the club?
I think I saw 3 boxes of dark chocolate.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, surprisingly, there was a lot of a range in different flavors. Like, I didn't know there was so many flavors, but yeah, there was mountains of different flavors on the table.
So when they started bringing the Oreos to the run club itself, though, was it just typically the original then?
It was mixed up.
Yeah.
It was mixed up. It was whatever they found at
whatever was on sale that weekend at the grocery store.
Yeah.
By the way, they also have gluten-free. So when we talk about it being available for everybody, you have vegan, gluten-free Oreos that people can really dive into. So help me understand now. So I saw a picture where there was a scorecard, basically. So what was the criteria that you were rating the Oreos on, Janine? Do you remember?
Taste, appearance, and I can't remember. There were I think there were 4 rows, but
it was appearance, smell, taste, and guess.
So it was literally like a wine tasting. Did you have people putting it under their nose to actually try to find the scent?
Well, people were actually opening it and examining the filling, and I think one of the Oreos had 2 or 3 different fillings in it, like one of the Asian ones, which was really cool. And then, just try a bit. I think some people were a little Oreoed out by the end of it.
Is that possible?
Yes.
So wait a minute, you said there were Asian flavors. So did people actually like order and have them shipped here from different, is it commonplace to find them in the grocery stores in Vancouver?
I think there's some Asian stores here that do carry imported ones, but I think we had at least one person from San Francisco show up, and like a bunch of us travel around, so they could very well have brought some from wherever they were.
Yeah. Do you remember the flavors that were part of the taste testing?
There was
the toffee crunch that I suggested did actually show up.
Toffee crunch.
The
Okay.
toffee crunch that I didn't know existed, and then like I can't remember what the Asian ones were, but it was a berry one.
Andrew, do you remember what the other flavors were? I am fascinated by this, by the way.
There was a toffee crunch. I believe there was a strawberry melon, a key lime pie.
Yes.
And there was our last segment. We really threw a loop in and put 3 different flavors of Oreos. So we really wanted to watch kind of the animosity breakout of people saying, no, I taste melon. No, I taste strawberry. And we really wanted to see kind of the collaborative efforts and really just mess with their minds a bit. So that was, I think the 4th cookie was the most fun because it was 3 different flavors on one plate.
So interesting. So what does the key lime pie actually taste like? Key lime pie?
I didn't get that one, so I have no idea.
Because have you guys had the blueberry pie one yet?
I haven't seen.
It quite could possibly be the #1 Oreo for me in terms of flavor. Like it literally tastes like blueberry pie. It's unmatched. I don't know that I've ever had like a flavor that has been so strong in comparison to the description of it, right? So blueberry pie, you know what it tastes like in your mind. And when I bit into the cookie the first time, I was like, holy shit, this is absolutely amazing. Have you guys tried the Selena Gomez ones yet?
I haven't, but we do have it here. And it was at the party.
It's like a cinnamon flavor, but it's a little dull in terms of the power behind it. And so the blueberry one really just outshines. So it makes me think and wonder if the key lime pie one is as like tart as key lime pie would be. Because if it is, then that's got to be a champion flavor. Is it on the blonde cookie or the chocolate wafer cookie?
It was a chocolate cookie. So it was like a chocolate key lime pie. So the classic chocolate crust with the, key lime inside.
It's 8:30 in the morning where you are. It's 10:30 in the morning here for me in Chicago. And I'm just ready to go to the grocery store and just eat Oreos the rest of the day already. When you think of Oreos, Jeanine, I'm going to put this in your lap first. Would you prefer the old school Oreo style, the double stuff, the mega loaded, the thin, or now the Cakester?
I think right now I would probably go for the thin because it's funny because like I don't eat Oreos all the time, so I'm like an social Oreo eater. So I only eat it if people are eating it or if it's around, right? So, but because it's like it's I don't know, it's a lot for me.
Okay,
it's a lot, but I think I go for the thins or the double stuffed because I do like the cream filling.
How do you eat the Oreo? Are you a spin and then scrape? Are you a dunker? Do you just throw the whole thing in your mouth like an aspirin?
I would. It depends on my mood if I want to open it up. But I remember when I was a kid, I would just like open it up and like eat the cream filling and like discard the cookie. Typical.
How about you, Andrea? What's your favorite cookie and what type of eating habits do you have when it comes to the Oreo?
So disclaimer, I'm gluten-free, so I have a very small selection of what I can eat, but I just like the regular. There's something about the OG Oreo with the, the right amount of icing. I'm a rip it open kind of girl. I break it apart. I always eat the non-icing side first, so then I have the best part last. And that's, I'm a pretty regular Oreo eater, I'd say. If I can get my hands on a good box of gluten-free that's, not $100, then I go for it.
I like the mint. The mint gluten-free is one of my favorite varieties of the Oreo too. Is that mint in there is also it's strong, but it's not overpowering. Like I know a lot of people with mint are like, oh, it tastes like toothpaste, but the mint in the Oreo is not like that. What about ice cream? Like, are you fans of the Oreo ice cream, or would you rather? I see Janina's shaking her head. She's like, yeah, give me.
Yeah, I think I would eat Oreos in ice cream form more often than the cookie. Well, then doesn't Dairy Queen have a Blizzard, an Oreo Blizzard?
Yes.
Yeah, so yeah, and like if another ice cream shop has an Oreo flavor, I tend to gravitate towards that too.
Now, Oreo wasn't the first sandwich cookie. Hydrox was. Do you eat the non Oreo branded wafer cookie as well? The just the sandwich cookie that's not Oreo. And if so, have you found one that you like just as much as Oreo or even better?
I tend to go for the brand name.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I've tried.
I've only just gotten Oreos. That's it.
Yeah, I've tried some of those other varieties, and I don't know what they put in the wafer or what they put in the cream, but it's uber addicting compared to what the other people, the other companies have made. I don't know. Again, I don't know what it is, but it just draws me to it. Like I can't eat the other ones. It's not as enjoyable. I'll eat them. Don't get me wrong. It's not enjoyable. Andrea, have you seen the new collaboration between Reese's and Oreo?
I have, and I'm really hoping that they come out with a gluten-free version because aside from Oreos, peanut butter cups are like the death snack for me. Like I'll have one and I'll just want 10 more. So I'm like crossing my fingers, hoping that happens.
Make it happen, Oreo. Make it happen. We need a gluten-free variety. You got customers out here looking for this stuff. Janine, have you seen their collaboration, their mashup?
No, this is news to me, so I'm pretty excited about that one.
Yeah, I'll have to email you. My sister has tagged me in like every other day a post about this mashup between Oreo and Reese's. So it's definitely on the must get list the next time I'm at the store and they drop them. I think they come out next week. I think a week from today is when they come out. So we'll be on the lookout for that.
So is it like a peanut butter filling? Is it a peanut butter filling?
So they have an Oreo so they're making two products. One is an Oreo that has the peanut butter filling from Reese's, and then they have a cup that has Oreo inside of it. So they're cross promoting each other. Yeah, it's fascinating because they're competing businesses, they're competing companies, and they're working together, which is really interesting from a business perspective on whether or not that'll work. Oreo's everywhere. So have you tried the Oreo cereal? Janine, have you tried the Oreo cereal yet?
No. Do we get it here? I don't even know. I have no idea. We don't get a lot of things.
We haven't exported that from the US to Canada yet, the Oreo cereal?
No, I'm sure it exists somewhere, but we'll see. If I ever come across it, maybe I'll have to try a box.
Andrea, have you seen it? Have you tried it?
I haven't seen it. I know there's some varieties of like chocolate cereal or chocolate peanut butter, but I don't know if that would really be my thing. I feel like it's a bit much.
It's a bit different is what it is too. So like the cereal itself it's chocolate, doesn't taste like the wafer on the cookie. And then what would represent the cream part is marshmallows, like in a Lucky Charms type of cereal. A little bit softer than that hard marshmallow that you would get out of a Lucky Charms box. But it doesn't give you that, man, this is Oreo. I can't wait to eat this and try this product type of thing. I want to go back to the party for a moment. So do you think that you'll make this like an annual event now? Andrea, I know it's a lot of work and I'm heaping this on top of you, and all the ice cream and donut run club listeners are like, yes, let's do it. But it's a lot of work, I'm presuming. So is it something you think you might do again?
There's a lot of pressure to put on me. So this is the second year that we've done it. Last year was a very dialed down, just a very small group to kind of, see how it goes and, really absorb it all. And then this year we kind of opened it up a little bit more large scale to the entire, invite list kind of thing. And I would say it was a pretty good success. Like people were excited. People were coming just because they wanted to know what Oreos were there, and obviously to, visit with friends and socialize. But I would think that it would be a regular thing from here on out. We made it into our anniversary party, so I could see it being like a way to celebrate every year the accomplishments, the community, kind of everything that Ice Cream and Donut Run Club works to create and build.
It's awesome. I counted in one of the pictures that you guys sent me. I think there were 28 or 30 people in the picture itself, which is absolutely phenomenal. And I can only imagine the conversations that were happening around the Oreos. Were there any arguments? I'll put that in air quotes for those of you who are listening. Any arguments over which flavors are better than others?
I don't think so. I think everybody was pretty jovial, very happy.
Just happy to have Oreos.
I think it's like a bunch of kids. You give a bunch of kids sugar and they're going to be happy. And, I think we experienced the sugar crash by the end of the night. But at the beginning, it was just this like excitement and togetherness and like, oh my gosh, what are we going to try today? What's it going to be like? This is so great. What a great idea.
Would you guys spill over into a different product like Pop-Tarts? Pop-Tarts has got just as many varieties as Oreos does. Is that a fan favorite of the Ice Cream and Donut Run Club members, Pop-Tarts? You guys talk about that?
I don't think it's ever been mentioned.
Really?
That I know of. I'm
shocked. Like that is a topic that runners are talking about, especially trail runners, right?
You bring Pop-Tarts on the trail?
Yeah. Why wouldn't you?
Well, worth a shot.
It's just sugar. It's a little bit more cumbersome than carrying Oreos, obviously, but you could carry some Pop-Tarts with you. And by the way, cherry is the best flavor, but they have another flavor that I just tried the other day called strawberry milkshake. And I don't know if you guys get it in Canada, but it's like, do you remember Nesquik? Strawberry Nesquik that you make it in the cup? That's exactly what it tastes like. So if you have see? Now you're about to go find them and put them in your running vest the next time, aren't you? So I really appreciate you guys coming on the show, talking about the Oreo party. What was it? What was the actual formal name? Is it Oreo Taste Testing Party? What was the form? Or just let's get together and we're going to bring Oreos? Very loose.
I think we kind of made it or named it like Ice Cream and Donut Run Club Anniversary Party featuring Oreos.
Yes.
So that was kind of like the tagline of like, there will be Oreos.
How do we get Oreo to sponsor this thing? Because I'm already working on them. I came up with the Oreo 100, a 100-mile race where at every aid station there will be Oreos. And for us, it would start in Oceanside, California, which is the O, and finish in Redondo Beach, which is RE, and then go across the finish line and into the Pacific Ocean. And so it would spell Oreo. So the Oreo 100 would have flavors all along the route. So how do we get Oreo to sponsor the third annual Oreo taste testing at the Ice Cream and Donut Run Club year party is the next thing on our list, isn't it?
Everybody tag them.
Yes. How cool would it be if they just sent you like a bunch of different flavors and boxes and like a variety pack? Wouldn't that be cool actually if they actually created like a variety pack, like one row was a flavor, a middle row was a different flavor, and then the other third row would be another? Cool. Wouldn't that be cool? What would you put in your variety pack, Janine?
Ooh, the toffee crunch. I think the original, maybe a tub of ice cream would be good.
We'd have to get a special freezer pack
maybe
for you.
A mystery flavor, like maybe one that we can't get in this country, and it's just wrapped, and you don't know what it is.
Oh, that would be cool.
So then it's just like a surprise.
What about for you, Andrea?
Ooh, see, that's a little bit more challenging because there's only a couple gluten-free flavors. But if I'm going to go outside the box and pick non-gluten-free flavors, if it was a perfect world, I would probably also say toffee crunch. I would say the Reese's, just because I would assume they're all really good. And then just original, just, mix it up in a perfect world.
I haven't had the toffee crunch yet, but you guys are clearly giving it a double thumbs up and 5 out of 5 stars. So I need to go find that.
The filling has the crunch.
Oh.
So there's like little crystals in the filling. So it's like an extra crunch.
Oh, that sounds so phenomenal.
Mm-hmm.
For me, I got to have the original, the blueberry pie, and then the gluten-free mint would be my trifecta in my package. I put this out maybe a couple of 3 weeks ago about a variety or a flavor of Oreo that isn't made that you would want to be made. Andrew, is there a flavor that you're like, it would be so awesome if Oreo made this particular flavor? And I'll give you a moment to think. For me, it would be a cannoli style Oreo that had pistachio and chocolate in it. Because a pistachio cannoli with a little bit of chocolate on the outside of the holder for the cannoli, the shell, I think would be phenomenal with a blonde cookie. So that would be, if Oreo's listening, that would be the flavor I would want them to make. So Andrea, what would be a flavor you'd want them to make that they don't make currently?
Ooh, well, if you asked me that 2 weeks ago, I would have said Reese's peanut butter cup. But now I feel like dreams are slowly coming true. And now it's just now I guess I could wish for a gluten-free version of it.
Yes.
So that will be my hopes and dreams, and that will just make my entire year if that happens.
Janine, how about you?
Well, when you saw that post, when you posted that post, and I suggested Toffee Crunch, it actually came true. So maybe this time I'll suggest. Have you ever heard of speculoos?
Yes, it's like a cookie butter thing, right?
Yes. So we had it in I think it was in Belgium, and it was really good. So if it could be maybe speculoos in the middle, or is the cookie made of speculoos? I don't know. So that would be interesting.
I think if you made the cookie of speculoos and then the filling would be
original
chocolate.
Oh, chocolate.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So that would be interesting.
Oreo needs to hire me. I'd love to be like the food scientist behind all of this.
Don't they have like a suggestion email?
Yeah, but does that stuff work? Like, is it going into the ether, or is there some intern who's actually taking this to the president, to Mondelez, and being like, hey, we got this request, let's make it happen?
And then if they make it happen, like they send whoever suggested it a free box.
Oh, lifetime though.
That would be good.
Not one box. That one box wouldn't last an afternoon. I'm going to need it forever. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for making my dreams come true and being able to talk about Oreos on one of our podcasts. Thank you so much, Janine. Thank you so much, Andrea. And by the way, I know that my invitation got lost this year, but I'll send you my address so that I can make it to the party next year.
And you got to bring the blueberry pie.
Yes, I absolutely will. There's zero doubt about that. It is so good.
Like
Janine, I have your address. I'll mail you a box.
We can't get here.
Janine, I have your address, so I'll mail you a box when I get back to LA, and then you can share it with Andrea.
Sure.
You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. Have a great weekend.
Thank you.
Thanks for hanging out with us on this last episode of the Fiery Embers. We talked about Oreos. We came up with some of our own varieties that we'd love to see out there. I want to hear your variety. I want to know what you would want Oreo to make, whether it's in gluten-free form or not. I want to hear it. By the way, Oreo, make more gluten-free options for the world, please. Thank you so much for listening to the Fiery Embers Show on the Everyday Athlete Podcast Network. Be sure to subscribe, rate, review, and share it with your friends.